Hello everyone, welcome back to Next Step Immigration. We trust you're doing great today. There are a range of changes impacting migrants wanting to immigrate to Australia. Here are 5 of the major Australian immigration updates in November 2023. 1. New South Wales 491 visa nomination criteria. Finally, New South Wales released the sponsoring requirements for the 491 visa, and there are 2 available application pathways. Pathway 1. Sending an application straight to the Government of New South Wales. Pathway 2. Submitting an expression of interest. For the first year, applicants under Pathway 1 must live and work in a specified region of New South Wales and have a minimum annual salary of $70,000. Both onshore and offshore applicants may apply through Pathway 2, but they must meet specified residence criteria. 2. Focus on immigration reform. In order to reduce abuses and streamline procedures, the Albanese administration is making sure that the immigration department is well managed throughout Australia. Over 680 more staff members have been employed since May 2022 in order to maintain the visa system. While the backlog of temporary visa applications is decreasing, there is a noticeable increase in the challenges associated with acquiring approvals for provisional permanent status. The good news is that there is a huge need for workers in the construction industry, and the Australian government wants to solve the problem of the lack of homes in the country. Thus, it is expected that one of the most in-demand occupations in the country in the not-too-distant future will be construction workers. 3. Australia proposed jail term for migrants. Australia is proposing a measure that would allow prison sentences for high-risk migrants. A recently unveiled legislative proposal stipulates that immigrants who fail to comply with a certain visa condition might spend up to 5 years in prison. The 2004 decision allowing for the indefinite detention of immigrants in situations when their expulsion from Australia is not a realistic prospect was reversed by the court, which ruled that the indefinite detention of immigrants is still unlawful. The Australian government just passed a bill putting limitations on some immigrants and wants to track them with electronic tracking bans. Andrew Giles, the Minister of Immigration, said it is forbidden to violate visa conditions as you risk legal action. 4. Migration Amendment of 200 and 201 visas. Australia has a long history of giving those in need a place to live, and the Government of Australia has implemented the Migration Amendment subclass 200 and 201 visa laws. The difficulty and accessibility of Australia's refugee and humanitarian visa program have drawn criticism, since many individuals seeking to escape persecution were unable to fulfill the strict requirements for these visas. Due to their vulnerability to exploitation and hopelessness, the Australian government has acted decisively to solve these issues. The purpose of the Migration Amendment Bill subclass 200 and 201 visa is to simplify the visa application process and facilitate access to protection in Australia for those who are escaping persecution. The change will remain in force until 2024, and the Immigration Minister has been given additional certification authority, which allows approval of applicants for subclass 200 or subclass 201 refugee visas. 5. PR pathway for TSS 482 visa holders. Employer-sponsored ENS 186 visas are available to all holders of temporary skill shortage 482 visas. The occupation listed by the applicant for their 482 TSS visa must be continued. Sponsored visa holders may apply for 186 ENSTRT visa following 2 years, instead of 3, of employment-sponsored 482 TSS sponsorship. For the 186 TRT stream of the Employer Nomination Scheme visa, applicants must fulfill all additional nomination and visa criteria. Meanwhile, there is no longer a cap on the number of short-term stream 482 TSS visa applications that can be submitted onshore. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching. Good luck.